I'm recording.
Okay. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another riveting episode of Bible Man. No, I'm kidding. What's up, guys? My name is Ryan. Welcome back to my channel. So tonight, me, Josh, and Luke's back. Say hi to Luke, Josh. Say hi to Luke.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, Luke's back, guys. Isn't it nice to have Luke back? We just had a movie night because Josh wanted to show me a masterpiece of a film, he called it, known as the SpongeBob SquarePants film. So that's what we're going to review tonight. Who wants to go first, fellas? Okay, Luke, you go first, my friend.
All right. I'll tell you what my rating is at the very end, but I've got to say that doubting having seen the whole movie before, it was funny. It definitely was funny for his target audience, for sure. But it was brain rot. It was good brain rot. It was good brain rot for sure. I wanted to point out that the Goofy Goober clock had 6 and 7 right next to each other. I just want to say that. Also, my rating, 6-7 out of 10.
Ryan.
Well, how do you follow that up? No. So, guys, I'm so sorry. Kind of. From my perspective, I did not grow up watching SpongeBob, actually.
His parents said it was demonic.
No. My mom just thought it was dumb, so she didn't let me watch it. But I've seen like some clips and all the memes and everything. And I was actually interested when Josh asked if we could watch this film tonight, and I actually enjoyed it a bit more than I thought I would. It actually had some good laughs, but definitely had a lot of like some of the humor was like funny dumb humor, and then some of it was just straight up dumb humor that I'm just not funny, bro. This ain't funny. It wasn't boring. It was definitely a very entertaining film. I don't know if I can rate this fairly because I did not grow up watching SpongeBob, and I'm not into the show at all. I feel like this was made for SpongeBob fans. Wouldn't you say so, Josh?
What do you mean it was made for everybody?
It was made for everybody. I don't know if I'll rate this film because I don't think I can give it a fair rate. Luke is trying to tell me to do 6-7. I had a fun time watching it with you guys, but I think that's all I can say. So Josh, as a big SpongeBob fan, what'd you think of this film, me boy?
SpongeBob, me boy. So, here's the thing. I'm not like a huge SpongeBob fan. I just watched SpongeBob when I grew up. And then also, I'm going to give you some lore about this film. So, in SpongeBob fandom, this film is considered by many the canonical ending for SpongeBob. Now, they continue to make new SpongeBob episodes even to this day, I believe.
Yeah, I looked it up. They're on like season 16 or something.
Yeah, it might even be more than that, but whatever it is, they're very far along. But I believe the way it goes is that there's season 1, there's season 2, and then there's this canonical ending of the SpongeBob that culminates in the SpongeBob movie. And I mean, it makes sense. Like, this ends with SpongeBob getting a managerial promotion and being recognized for his hard work. That doesn't really happen in the show. So it does feel like a bit of a good ending. Watching it back, the humor is a lot more adult than you'd think. Like, as a child, it's a lot more brain rot, and it's just like, oh, this is just very funny. His butt's out. But, like, for example, like, the whole scene of them in the Goofy Goober joint, that's literally them getting drunk in the Goofy Goober.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, as a kid, you're just like, oh, they just ate too much ice cream. but then also you have other senses of, like places where humor applies. Like, when they actually go into the big bar scene and there's the big bar fight that comes out of it, there's actually some cool little humor there. But I mean, in general, I mean, the film, I'm not going to give it, like, the craziest score of all time. But I think that, like, the way the film is shot is really cool. Like, when they're on the beach and, like, they start interacting with real-world people and items, it's actually so well done. Like, when they're on the beach, they'll step, and then there'll be an imprint in the sand. Or when they're, like, with Hasselhoff, the way they interact with Hasselhoff and shoot those scenes with Hasselhoff, it looks so good. It looks fluid. It looks better than animation today.
That's true. I will give this movie that. Josh, like you said, it had pretty good animation, and when they interacted with the live action stuff, it was actually pretty well done.
Like, remember, this film came out in 2004.
Yeah.
This film came out in 2004. This film has better animation than films that are coming out in 2025, 21 years later. So, if you really want to, and that's another thing that blows my mind, it makes me feel old, is that this film came out 21 years ago. It's hard to believe. So, I like this film. I always say, like, it's probably, like, as a kid, I was definitely like, this was my favorite film as a kid. Or, like, not my favorite, but it was one of my favorite films as a kid. I'd probably put it top 3. But now that I'm this age, I would say it's like probably a 7 out of 10. I would actually give it a 7 out of 10. I wouldn't give it a 6, 7. But I would give it a solid 7. I think it's just really good for its time. I think it's really good, especially for SpongeBob. It's really good for SpongeBob and its universe because it feels like the canonical ending. But I just think it's really solid. That's all I'd say.
So I was looking at the cast for this film, and this film actually has a pretty good voice cast, actually. Like, Scarlett Johansson, Alec Baldwin, they're in this thing. Like, the film actually has a pretty good cast, and of course you got Tom Kenny as SpongeBob and all that. So another thing that was surprisingly a bit better than I thought it was going to be.
Ryan, were you born when this film came out?
I was born 1 year before this film came out.
What year?
2003.
Yep, he can't appreciate it like I could appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's the thing about this. Like, when this film was out, I was born. I was 7 years old by this point, and so like this film hit different if you were a 7-year-old. I'm telling you, it's just like one of those things you had to be there during the time.
Yeah, that's one thing. I'm like, if I grew up with SpongeBob, would I actually like it, or would I have the same feelings about it, or not? Because like I tried watching it eventually when I became like a teenager, but I just couldn't get into it. Well, this was a bit of a short one, but thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And join us next time as we do a theological analysis of Toy Story 4 and talk about how Forky is a cognizant sinner. No. Comment down below. Let us know what you think of the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Let us know, are you fans of the show? And what you think of the film. Black Panther and Infinity War reviews are coming soon, I promise. Don't worry guys, they're coming. I'm getting back to it. I've just been busy and kind of sick this week, but I'm getting back to it. Subscribe right over here if you enjoy our content. But right over here is our last movie night review for Murder on the Orient Express. Me and Josh had a nice deep discussion about the morality of that film. Right here's a playlist of our movie night videos if you want to check those out. Y'all have a good night, evening, morning, whatever time it is when you're watching this video, guys. We'll see y'all next time. Have a blessed one.